What if I told you that you could get the premium cloud storage experience without paying the premium cloud price? Well, you can, and this video is your resource for answering that question without having to download 27 platforms and watch your computer die an agonizing cloud-based death. Keep watching the rest of this video to find out more about the best free cloud storage services. Now, when you hear the word free, you might wonder about the catch. You might pay by giving up your time, information, or patience as the app plays 17 Rise of Kingdoms ads in a row. Thankfully, the storage providers that we feature won't bombard you with advertisements. They are virtually impossible to differentiate from the premium version at a glance. So today, I'll be going through these storage providers: pCloud, Mega, Box, Google Drive, IceDrive, Dropbox, and OneDrive. I'll be rating each one of them on a scale of 1 to 5, 5 being the best and 1 being the worst. I'll also be looking at free storage, features, security, privacy, and ease of use. Excited about the products we're about to cover? Well, we've got links to them with exclusive discounts in the description section below, so be sure to check them out. But I don't blame you if you still don't want to pay. After all, money doesn't grow on trees. Unless you're an internet guru selling the seeds, a $27 book can cost you $1 million overnight. Free storage. Now, disregarding rare circumstances, let's answer our first question: which provider offers the most free storage? Well, based on our findings, Mega provides the most storage at 20 gigs without paying for a single cent. Second place, we've got Google Drive offering a respectable 15 gigs of storage for photos or documents. And finally, Box, pDrive, and IceDrive offer 10 gigs of storage each. Meanwhile, OneDrive offers a fairly limited 5 gigabytes of storage, while Dropbox offers just 2. So this gives Mega a 5, Google Drive a 4, pDrive, Box, IceDrive a 3, OneDrive a 2, and Dropbox a 1 out of 5 on scores respectively. Now, normally at this point we'd be breaking down the pricing, how much you pay for storage and all the other premium aspects, but we won't do that here. Remember, this is a free cloud storage review, so if it isn't free, we aren't going to review it. But this does bring us to an important point in our free review. The free version of the software doesn't amount to the paid version. While there might be some crossover on ease of use, the premium version has more stuff. So if you want to look at the paid features more closely, check out our video on the best cloud storage providers of 2023. Are you still here? Yeah. That free thing really encourages people to stick around.
Are the napkins free?
Yes, sir, the napkins are free.
But like how many are free?
As many as you need to finish your meal, sir.
But what if I need like 480 napkins?
Next, let's take a look at another free thing: the features. Or, since it's free, I guess we'll call it Freechers. So Google Drive integrates with all major Google products, starting with the big boy. Now this includes docs, slides, photos, and anything else. Whether your goal is to preserve family memories or write a report, Google Drive has you covered. Google Drive is also known for backup and syncing features, and these work great on mobile devices, but the desktop version is known for deciding not to work. I guess even big cats need big naps sometimes. It doesn't get much bigger than Google. Google also has shareable links, although these aren't that powerful, as we'll find out from these other providers, so, well, Google gets a 3 out of 5. OneDrive might seem similar to Google, but Microsoft Office programs require you to pay, which is a bit of a bummer. Thankfully, you do get more basic cloud features like simple file sharing, automatic sync, and backup. So OneDrive doesn't offer much for free, giving it a 2 out of 5. Now, Dropbox is similar to OneDrive. Its free offering doesn't provide many collaboration features, and instead it includes a little weird Dropbox passwords, a password manager. But would you want to trust Dropbox with your passwords? You'll need to check out our security review later to find out the answer to this question. Still, the extra feature is a step above OneDrive, giving Dropbox a 3 out of 5. Now, Mega shares the automatic sync and backup features of Google, but the company has decided to trade off its integrations and replace them with simple media players. More people save videos and audio, so this is admittedly more helpful. It also has a unique chat feature, which cloud providers normally don't offer, so Mega might be great if you share files often, which is a callback to their old company, Mega Upload. But Much like Google, Mega also doesn't protect its shareable links, giving it a 3 out of 5. Box, which is more business-focused, integrates with all Office products from Google to Microsoft Office. It also integrates with third-party business tools, which is only useful if you're a big business person. Box also lets you control where the shareable links can be viewed or downloaded, which is great, but still a bit short of what we want. The system also has a reliable automatic sync and backup feature, making it more useful than Google. So with this in mind, it is a more useful version of Google Drive, giving it a 4 out of 5. pCloud, however, gives us more of what we want, focusing on the media player to the point where you can create your audio playlists. You can also back up data from other cloud providers like Google Drive. The shareable features also limit the number of downloads or whether the file is view-only. You'll need to pay for more advanced features, but pCloud's limitations and media player gives it a 5 out of 5. IceDrive focuses on providing a fast environment, not including any integrations or media players. However, it does have shareable files with access control, meaning you can add and remove people with their email. Still, the limited features give this one a 3 out of 5. Next, let's look at arguably the most important element of cloud storage: security. Security prevents people from getting into your system, right? So it's sort of like the Great Wall of China and the Mongol invaders. But much like the Great Wall, if the company hasn't updated security for a while, hey, you might be in danger. So let's start with some good news, saying that each one of these providers includes two-factor authentication. This means that prospective invaders, well, they need your physical device to get a code and the password. Google Drive also has built-in antivirus software to protect itself from major invaders. This, alongside the lack of known leaks, means that Google is secure, although they are not transparent, meaning they only get 4 out of 5. OneDrive offers similar security features to Google Drive with a proven antivirus system in Microsoft Defender. Now, other cloud storage providers don't have that same backing. It's better than Google because Microsoft Defender tests its antivirus software through A/B test. OneDrive, owned by Microsoft, also has a good reputation regarding leaks, of which there are none. So OneDrive is impressive with security, getting a perfect 5 out of 5. Mega is slightly less lucky, with experts citing a security flaw in 2022. The security flaw could potentially expose a lot of data if leveraged. Mega claims to have patched it shortly after the release, but what? Experts claim the flaw requires the system to be redesigned from the ground up to overcome it? We can say that the company has no known data leaks despite the security flaw. In addition, Mega used to be known as Mega Upload, which is connected to major security flaws and a history of piracy. So while nothing has technically happened, its users might be a bit nervous. So Mega gets a 2 out of 5. Mostly because of historical data. Dropbox, however, did have something happen. In November 2022, the company was the victim of a phishing campaign, leading to unauthorized access to 130 source code repositories on GitHub. The phishing campaign targeted employees of Dropbox, which tells us that the employees probably don't have great security training, and their built-in security measures aren't great at preventing this information. So with that, Dropbox gets an easy 1 out of 5. Box is also connected to a major controversy, mostly because a terabyte of data was lost. But this was connected to user error, not Box's negligence. Yeah, it's time to up your security game. Users. Instead, we can focus on the positive because Box leverages AES 256 encryption. This is a trusted protocol, hiding your data from prying eyes. The one thing we aren't sure of is the built-in antivirus program. Since the company is smaller, we know little about its prevention measures, but Box clearly emphasizes security, giving it a 4 out of 5. pCloud also falls into the same boat, relying on TLS SSL client-side encryption. This means the files are encrypted while in transit, which is important to avoid lost data. The files are also encrypted at rest, maintaining security while not moving between different zones. We don't have pCloud's most advanced protocol, pCloud Crypto, which requires you to pay, and this will become more important when we reach our next area, privacy. In the meantime, pCloud gets a 3 out of 5 for free security. Now, IceDrive, they're the winner here, relying on advanced two-fish encryption protocols. it's got nothing to do with actual fish, that work on the client, in transit, and server sides. This is a step above the well-known 256-bit protocols that we know and love. The encrypted folder, which provides enhanced protection, is also available to free users. Beyond that, the company is not known for any major data leaks, mainly due to its smaller size. So IceDrive gets a 5 out of 5, making it an excellent choice for free security. So consider these larger companies like the cows of the internet, while the smaller companies are tigers. Which would be easier to eat? Let us know in the comments. Now let's look closer at privacy. Now you might be thinking, hey Jason, aren't privacy and security the same thing? Well, short answer, no. A slightly less short answer, privacy refers to what the company does with your data, not if the company protects your data from others. Now let's get this out of the way. Google and Microsoft both get 1 because they sell your data to third parties. But do you know who won't sell your data to third parties? Us. Which is why you should like our video and subscribe to the channel. Which makes total sense. Anyway, Mega gets a 3 out of 5 because that security flaw we mentioned concerns zero-knowledge encryption. But what is zero-knowledge encryption? Well, it means that the company can't see your data, even if it wanted to. This is a huge privacy measure because you should never trust a third-party company with your data. You should be wary about sharing if they can make money from it. Your data is gold. Well, I guess, based on the random video. Box has no zero-knowledge encryption, but isn't known for selling your data, so it gets a 2 out of 5. Dropbox also gets a 2 out of 5 because it follows the same principles as Box. IceDrive and pCloud have zero-knowledge encryption, but only offer it to paid users. The privacy policy clarifies that they don't sell your data, so they get a 3 out of 5. But if you want to pay for that pCloud crypto service we mentioned earlier, well, that goes up to a 5 out of 5. You just need to be willing to trade in some of your sweet, sweet dosh. Oh yeah. And if you want to pay in slightly less dosh, go check out our discount in the video description. All right, now let's go take a look at our last category, ease of use. The good news is that most of these do have solid interfaces with built-in search functions. Box seems to have missed the meeting because it looks and feels more clunky than the rest. The web app, it's all right, showing you a list of folders and recent files, but the desktop app, it's just a sync app, which is a nice way to say that it has no interface. The mobile app is also it's just all right. Box is less visually driven than most other apps because it focuses on documents and business. So Box gets a 2 out of 5 on ease of use. Mega seems to be taking the closest notes when compared to Box. It's got a much cleaner interface on the web app, but the desktop app, it's only a sync app similar to pCloud. The mobile app is just as clean and easy to use. So Mega offers a solid improvement over Box, giving it a 3 out of 5. Now the reason it didn't get higher, well, some of its interfaces is taken up by things that you might not use, like chat features. OneDrive has a distinct advantage because it's built into Windows systems. But the Windows app is little more than a syncing system, similar to pDrive, Mega, and Google Drive. The mobile application is built on the Android system, which means it has a disadvantage when compared to Google. Despite this, the mobile app is pretty easy to use and has some nice built-in backup features. The web app, it's a bit more generic, making it fine, but nothing special, giving OneDrive a solid 4 out of 5. Google Drive offers the next best interface, spending much more time developing its search functions. This means that if you focus on creating docs, it's easy for you to find stuff, especially on the mobile app, which is built on its popular OS, Android. Google also works to sort your photos automatically. This sorting will be based on things like location, facial recognition, and when you took them. The problem is that you must be willing to hand this information over to Google, which might not appeal to everyone. The only problem, their desktop app is limited to a syncing platform and G drive. Sometimes this drive decides not to sync, which makes things less easy to use. With this in mind, Google is excellent at automated sorting, giving it a 4 out of 5. pDrive and IceDrive take a few cues from Google, having their own P and I drives for folder syncing and access. The two systems also have separate syncing platforms, allowing you to connect folders or move things into the drive for automatic syncing and backup, similar to Google's system. The two companies also seem to have taken notes from each other on the mobile apps. The simple interfaces between the two make them both easier to use. They also have web apps, which are pretty close to each other. So I guess they were studying with each other for the free Cloud Drive review test. So we'll give them a shared score of 5 out of 5 because this is, after all, an open book test. Dropbox wins regarding ease of use, building an engaging interface across all platforms. The desktop platform is similar to the other syncing platforms, but also creates a dedicated folder, similar to Box, but less awkward and much faster. The mobile platform and web app have also received much attention and love. There are some thoughtful questions to automate your entire backup and syncing processes when you start, so you won't have to worry about any complex processes. And this leads me to believe that most of the budget for Dropbox went to design and marketing. So after a complete review, the best overall free cloud storage is pCloud. Hey, just look at our table for details. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Those are some numbers. And if you want that relatively average privacy score to go from a 3 to a 5, go check out our video description for discounts of up to 80% on their plan. But if you want the most free space out of the group, you might prefer Mega. They're all free, so there is little risk at trying them out and seeing for yourself. And you know what else is free? Liking our video and subscribing to our channel. And hey, it helps us to grow and only costs a bit of finger use. That's it. But if you want more storage or features, I recommend checking out our best of list. I'll warn you though, you'll have to pay some money. See you in the next video. Bye-bye.